let's talk about this horrific case of child abuse that is now surfaced from Bengaluru. 2 to 3-year-old babies, infants who were allegedly tortured and physically abused at the daycare center by 5 women as their caretakers. Now, as per the FIR, the toddlers allegedly were intimidated. They were put inside washing machines, forced to sit over a Western toilet, and then water was sprayed into their mouth with the jet spray. Now, some of the toddlers locked inside the bathrooms were threatened when they cried, and this entire ordeal has been now caught on camera. Extremely disturbing that is now been coming across as far as this daycare is concerned, where this is reportedly a daycare inside a company campus where the employees of the company leave their children in the care of certain caretakers whom they trust. And while one can assume that this is not for the first time, now the horror that came to light when the videos were circulated on WhatsApp. And soon after, the child helpline that was alerted, leading to the case being filed against 5 of the women caretakers. And this has been this development when the FIR that has now been filed, under which Juvenile Justice Act, and the accused have now been reportedly taken into custody for questioning. Extremely disturbing, the pictures that have now been coming in. Let's put that out for our viewers as well before we play out reactions. And of course, when it comes to the investigation that follows, there you can see this seems to be the bathroom and the area where toddlers, infants, multiple babies were kept under their care. Disturbing pictures that came in from the daycare operating inside Bengaluru's one of the company campus that has sparked widespread outrage that has now prompted the police to register FIR against 5 women caregivers and launch an investigation into the alleged abuse of the children. And this seems to be toddlers who are approximately of the age of around 2 to 3. They were intimidated, they were threatened, booked for allegedly and physically abusing the toddlers. And this is now coming across from a daycare center in Bengaluru, where the police have registered a case at the HAL police station after they got a call on the child helpline. And as per the FIR, the toddlers who were aged between 2 to 3 were intimidated and they were made to sit inside a loaded washing machine, made to sit on Western commode, and also using toilet jet spray to spray water in their mouth. Now, the 5 women who have been booked under Juvenile Justice Act have now been taken into custody for questioning, and the further probe now seems to be underway. Let's connect with Akshara on this. Akshara, extremely disturbing. I mean, parents trust the caregivers and they give their babies for daycare so that they are taken care of while the parents are at work. I mean, is this the kind of caregivers? If this is not, this is pure torture. Very disturbing images.
Well, it's absolutely, disturbing videos are coming to the fore from this particular daycare. As you mentioned, the parents of this IT company leave their children in this particular daycare to ensure that, they are safe and taken care of. But at the very same time, if you take a look at all the details that have emerged from this particular case, these 2 to 3-year-old toddlers were abused both physically and mentally. As you mentioned the details, they were also made to sit inside a washing machine, and water jet spray was used and water was sprayed into their mouth. So these are the horrific details coming in from this particular daycare. And at the very same time, taking note of this particular incident, the police officials have launched an investigation, and 5 individuals, the workers there at this particular daycare, have been booked. But yes, horrific details coming to the fore from the IT city here. And at the very same time, the police officials were unaware of what was taking place, and a complaint was received to the police officials, the HAL police station. And following that, they have registered an FIR, and the investigation is underway. And also the Cape Gemini,
the parents, they were watching their children being abused by those who were reportedly should have been taking care of them. Now, what is being said that the police are recording the statement from the complainants and the daycare staff and other witnesses as part of the investigation. For the moment, thank you very much, Akshara, for joining us here on the broadcast. We're going to head into a very short break. You're watching Times Now.